We are live here in Tonka. The Laconia Chaskachan game just finished up for us. They went into double overtime, followed by a shootout. Kona's Cinderella story has come to an end. We are going on extremely dirty ice. So it's full period plus 2 5-minute overtimes plus the shootout. Shootout, I guess, doesn't get you too dirty, but that's it. So we're setting up quick here. And then find the microphone, get this set up.
Had I thought about it, I would have got my tablet set up ahead of time. Let's see if I can follow varsity. Maybe I'll just rely on the wife to give me scoring updates. Let's see. Vanil's up 2-0 at 15:50, 3-0 at 12:38. Just came across. So JV lost. I didn't see the final score. Tommy Trineri got an unfortunate hat trick. He deflected 3 goals in on his own brother playing goaltender. Not the kind of man, but that's the report I'm getting. Eagles here, Bantam Eagles are here facing Tonka in the first playoff game. This is a double elimination from here on out. If I had it up, I'd tell you what's going to happen. I believe the winner plays tomorrow and the loser plays on Monday. That is correct. The winner plays tomorrow. And the loser plays on Monday. Todd's got the bracket. Thanks, Todd. Yeah, so the winner would play after Game 3. Where's Game 3? Game 3 is tomorrow at 3 o'clock, so we'd play somewhere around 5-ish if we win. And the loser, who hopefully will be Tonka, will be playing not until Monday at 6 p.m. Thanks, Todd. So again, set up again the lovely bunker that we're in here. Doesn't allow for the greatest Wi-Fi connection or T-Mobile connection. So we're gonna do our best. I will post. Oh, come on now. Plan is to post a full high def online on YouTube after, but it's not starting up. Here we are in face-off. First shot, Scope Hammer steers to the wall. If you're watching this delayed high def on YouTube, it didn't want to start up, but you missed like 2 seconds. Parker Magnuson carrying this one out. Parker, Klein and Jost. Parker gets rocked on the blue line. Sent cross ice. Tonka coming in. Brandt pushes him out. Brandt misses on his check in the corner. Along the sidewall here, Klein puts a hit on. Penalty coming. Penalty coming against Tonka. Slash after the hit. So the Eagles going on to Joey, you can't kick like that, okay, bud? 14:10 remaining. So 50 seconds in, and already we have a penalty. The Eagles on a power play for a slash right in front of us. Kevney, Manning, Butala going to take this draw. Doshin and Brandt. Good to see Doshin not throwing up. Kevney backhands that, tied up. Brandt coming out with it. Brandt along the wall, hit Manning. They get it out of the zone, but Tonka throws it back in. Brandt gloves that. Brandt bounces it off the wall, looking for Manning. Manning centering. Butala was behind him, regroups it. Good job staying on sides, everybody. Brennan throws it on net. A little bit wide. Just trying to get things set up here. All right, Brandt holding it at the point. Brandt driving it forward, tied up along the wall. It's in the corner, wrapping around. Doshin stepping over. He pushes it in. Doshin fighting. Doshin walking in. Under pressure. Nets off. Is going to be the call. Tonka did it. We'll get the face-off. So the goaltenders left with 13:19 remaining in the period. 1:10 remaining on the penalty. Freddie and Joey Klein helping me on the broadcast today. Jost on the draw. Magnuson and Klein are back out there. This one to the point. Doshin fires long. Tyler helped direct it through. Goaltender, good pad save into the corner. Tonka bounces it off the wall. Brandt back to retrieve it. He's got Magnuson with him. Brandt cycling back around. Cross ice pass. Klein looking for Magnuson. Pushed it forward. There's Jost to Magnuson. Broken up. Magnuson can go chase it down. Backhand. Throws it into the corner. Sorry, held by Tonka. Can't see along that wall. It's a little hard there, folks. Tonka sends it in. Icing is the call. 35 seconds remaining in the penalty. 12:44 in the period. Jost on the draw. Magnuson and Klein out there. Vadovnik and Christensen on defense. Tied up. Sitting on the dot. Loose. Magnuson corrals it. Magnuson shot up high and to the right. Loose. Jost. Klein gets it in. Magnuson fires a shot. Was up high. Made it for an awkward rebound. Puck was loose. And Charlie Klein puts it in. Jost helped tie it up. So all three of those guys, it won't show on the score sheet. All three of those guys definitely a part of that goal, though. Officially, it will go down Klein for Magnuson, I believe. Although potentially Joe will still get one on the face-off, so we'll see. But regardless, the Eagles up 1-0, 12:35 in the first period. Christensen rubbed out as he's going for the puck. Cody and Deutsch go in deep. Hauk trailing behind. Out of the corner. Puck loose along the wall. Christensen steps up, pops it. It gets behind him. Hauk back to retrieve it. Hauk dumps it in. Everybody touches. Goaltender slows things down. Parents laughing about something. I missed it. Such is life. Tied up along the wall here. Can't see much. Tonka looks like they're pushing it forward. Cody right in front of us here. Fitzsimmons comes out. He shoots. Scope hammer. Deflects that one up into the safety netting / ceiling. And we get a whistle at 11:58 remaining in the first. Eagles up 1-0. Looks like Brandt and Christensen on defense. Kevney, Butala, Manning on forward. Tied up. Tonka comes out that they center. Brandt, good body to break that up. Manning, good job securing it and getting it out to Brandt. Brandt throwing it forward. Brandt coming across, breaking up that rush anyway. Out of the corner, Manning put a little hit on. Kevin. Puck coming on the side here. Butala gathers that in. He gets it over the line. Tonka sends it back in there, offsides. Kevney picks it up. Kevney looking for good job. Tenacious K coming through, pushing that back forward. Doshin stepping up and right after the shift change. Luke fighting for it. All the forwards changing up behind the play. Brandt now changing. All five going to be fresh. Looks like this the Magnuson, Jost, Klein line. Good back check by Magnuson. Send it in deep. Joe's going to go pick it remaining. That one gets turned around. Thornburg sends it back out. Jost, a little collision along the wall there. No call. Klein can't get it out. Shot on, tipped in front by Thornburg. Scope hammer there to gather it in. As the net comes off, he gets the stop and the whistle. 10:36 remaining in the first period. Doshin, Thornburg remain on defense, and the Magnuson, Klein, Jost line stays out as forward. Pushed forward by Doshin. Tonka grabs it, shot, Scope hammer. I don't know if he hit that first with his glove or his leg pad, but it went up and into the safety netting. So we'll get a whistle with 10:28 remaining in the first. Defense switching out. Brandt and I don't know who else. Vodovnik in on defense. Brandt was backhanded, got interrupted. Tied up along the corner there. Up to the point. Tonka shot, deflected off the body into this corner. Near side. Long pass, looking for, I think he was actually looking for Klein. Thought he had just missed Magnuson, but I think it was really for Klein. Brandt, he's got some free ice. He's going to take it. Brandt carries the center line. Brandt driving through two bodies. Gets held up. That looked awkward. Driving through Magnuson and Brandt. Deep in. Vodovnik throws it back into the corner. Centering. Goes all the way up to Josh. Josh taking a shot. Looking for deflection. He got it. Magnuson tipping it in. Magnuson from Brandt. Beauty play. The Eagles up 2-0. 2-0. 9:45 remaining in the first period. A great turnaround to the regular season action between these two teams. Tonka was fairly dominant. Eagles coming out with a lot more strength, more poised, I think, than what we saw before. Good pressure here by Deutsch. Keep going there, Deutsch. Back check, tipped in the end. Joey, please stop doing that. On the back wall, Christensen throwing it out. Kevney had crashed in. Deutsch had crashed in. Tonka will throw it on. Shot on, loose, rebound. Oh, they fanned on it. Hauk picks it up. It's going, centering it out. Deutsch let it go through his skate. Cody not able to get there in time. Tonka picked it up. Tonka carrying in. That's offsides. Cody with a little tap in the back to remind that guy he was offsides as well. 9:06 remaining. Eagles up 2-0. In varsity action, 3-1 at 6:07 in the first. Craig Herman getting the goal. Tonka trying to throw it in, hit some bodies. Poked out, pushed in. Doshin gonna grab it along that door, tying up. Utala, taking a hard hit, no call, shot wide of net. Up high, that was played by a high stick by Tonka, no call. Sent out, Kevney not able to grab it clean, Tonka throwing it back in. Offsides is the call, delayed off, Utala gonna carry it. He gets it up to Manning, Manning taking a hit on the half wall. Kevney in the corner, Eagles changing behind him. Klein stepping up, helping direct that one into the players' bench for Minnetonka. And we get a whistle at 8:18 remaining. Shot, popped up. Tonka coming out with it. A little slash there on the stick by Klein, no call. Brandt gonna go back, pick this up. He dishes it behind. He had two trailers. Klein's one of them. He picks it up. Klein through traffic, pokes it out, looking for Magnuson. Magnuson grabs it at the center, throws it in. A bit of an awkward bounce there, but Tonka able to pick it up. Klein steps in front of Brandt. He grabs it, throws it in deep. Magnuson throws it back, looking for Jost behind the net. Jost wasn't quite expecting, I don't think. Tonka picked it up, gets it up to their point. Tonka coming in. Thornburg on that side. Brandt coming around the net, poking it out, loose. Tonka not able to get a handle on it. Thornburg goes down. Should have been a trip, no call. It's inadvertent, but it still should have been a trip. Jost gets the puck out. There's a slash coming now. Joe lost his stick on a slash. Tonka going to get called for that. They're going to sit in the box for 2 minutes, starting at 7:14 in the first period. 7:14 remaining. Magnuson, Klein, and Jost starting with Jost on the draw. Looks like Vadovnik and Doshin as defense. Pushed forward. Magnuson going to carry the blue line. Magnuson dropping, looking for Klein. Klein's got it now from the point. Looking to set things up. Shot, tipped by Tonka. Klein blows him up. Puck's not coming out. Klein hold it. Tonka, second effort, gets it out. Vadovnik. Oh, crafty little play there by Tonka, getting around Vadovnik. Shot, steered aside by Skopehammer. Puck's loose. Somebody's missing a stick. Doshin. Point blank shot. Skopehammer got a save, laying on his belly, and then the loose puck cleared up by the defense. Jost carrying it. Jost getting held up along the wall there. No call. Couple of hits on the wall there. Jost poked out. Jost along Zamboni door. Zamboni door got to him. Rough ice over there. Tate stepping up. Not able to hold it. Puck comes out. Tonka carrying it. 1 minute has expired. Brandt stepping up. Brandt from the red line. Brandt carries the blue. Brandt shot. Gloved by the goaltender. He's just going to grab that. Let everybody change out under a whistle. 6:06 remaining in the period. 52 seconds on the slashing penalty to Minnetonka. I must have lost connectivity at some point there because I zoomed out again. Deep behind the goal line. Picked up by Deutsch. Gives it to Hauk. Hauk shot! Oh, glove but not held. Rebound comes out loose. Off of Deutsch's skate. Tonka able to recover though. They get it out. Christensen throwing it up. Hauk not able to handle that. Tonka grabs it. Tonka coming in. Christensen riding him out to the wall. Brandt now with the puck. Brandt sidesteps that. Deutsch pushing it forward. Cody not able to grab it right away. Christensen. They're calling a hand pass. That wasn't much of a hand pass, especially in the defensive zone by a defenseman. Regardless, it was a call at 16 seconds remaining. 5:29 remaining in the period. Kevney on the out there with Manning. Christensen and Brandt still on D. Shane Kevney wants interference. He's not going to get it. Christensen makes a couple good moves out of the zone. He gets stripped. Kevney's back there backing him up, though. Nice job, Kevney. Players going in. Oh, Manning just got away with a high stick. Utala gets it out to Brennan. Brennan dodging and weaving. He gets knocked off the puck, but Butala gets it forward. Butala shot towards the net. He had Manning crashing, not able to connect. Brandt jacking him up on the corner there as he's coming in. Kevney picking up the puck. Kevney warding off. Gets puck ridden off, centering. Brandt able to pick it up. He's just going to send it all the way down. Icing is the call, but everybody needs a break. A lot of chaos going on. Things down and come back at it with 4:42 remaining in the first period. So after this first period, we will take an intermission and resurface, since they didn't do it after the last game. Magnuson on the draw, poked forward by Doshin to Jost. Jost going to carry it along the wall. Pops it forward, dancing around. Second man comes back and meets up with Jost. Jost goes down. Tonka recovers the puck. Tonka out to the point. Thornburg retreating. Thornburg gets stood up from behind by a defender. By a Tonka player, and Tonka shoot. Score on Skopehammer with 4:20 remaining in the first. Nice shot up high. Skopehammer unable to get it. And Tonka narrows the gap to 2-1 with 4:20 remaining. Coaches are arguing that it shouldn't be. It was sort of think about the interference to Thornburg. He was getting pushed from behind as he's trying to skate in, but refs aren't buying it. Tie it up. Tonka secures that. Doshin breaks it up. Bunch of feet going on here. Who comes out with it? Puck still loose. Shot wide of net. Magnuson picks it up. Magnuson dancing with the ref. Doshin sends it out. Klein along the wall. Going cross ice. He's got Jost. Josty gets it poked off. Magnuson sends it back to him. Jost getting tied up along the wall. Josty pushing him down. Tonka wants a cross check. They don't want the interference. Tipped by Klein, and the goaltender covers it. .340 remaining. Hauk, Klein, Cody out there. Deutsch, Cody, sorry. Tonka carrying the zone. Broken up initially. Brandt breaking that up a little further. Lost it in his skate. He goes down. Puck's loose. Penalty coming. Roman with the puck. Scopey's going to go to the bench. Roman skating the line. Shot. Knocked down, but not covered. And then Tonka gets a touch on it. Cross check is the call. Cody thinks it's against him. He's about ready to argue. Not against you, JD. Go to the bench. 3:16 remaining. Two minutes for a cross check. Eagles on the power play again. Doshin and Medovnik on defense. Klein, Jost, Magnuson out there as forwards. Tonka gets that off the faceoff. Medovnik, tight pressure, holds it in. Tonka pops it up, loosen the feet. Jost knocks him down, and then the puck's thrown in, wrapping around. Klein gliding in, pokes it around, but Tonka able to recover. Another corner, out to the point. They get it past Medovnik. Doshin's there, though. Doshin. Then he takes a shot wide. Cross ice by Jost. Medovnik pulls it to the wall. Tied up. Magnuson from the point. Dumped along the wall. Cross ice. Doshin. Shot. Tip. Loose. Rebound out. Poked out by Tonka. Jost gliding. Big collision there. Two Tonka players take each other out. Jost, big man advantage here. Klein wide of the net. Tonka's back in position. Center. Vidovnik shot. Goaltender catches it in the midsection and gets a stoppage. 2:01 remaining. 46 seconds on the penalty. On the draw, out to the point. Hauk actually tipped it. Good draw by Cody. Deutsch in as well on the forward. Brandt stepping into the corner. Brandt working out of the corner, reverses, buying himself some ice time. Behind the net. Poke back out to the sidewall. Brandt's there. Freddie, stop it, please. Behind the net. I believe that's Cody. Nope, it's Hauk. Hauk out to Brandt. Brandt shot through the legs. Caught a little bit of a pad on the way through. Tate stepping up. Cody doing a good job from the point, blocking it. Tonka getting that block shot. Tonka on the rush. Brandt coming down. Good swipe there by Brandt. Enough to break it up, not enough to get the hook. Trip coming against Tonka. Player comes out of the box. As soon as Tonka gets a touch, though, they're going to go right back in. 1:10 remaining. Tonka for a trip just as the penalty was expiring. Tonka can't believe it. But it was pretty obvious. I think it's more their bench couldn't see it than anything else. 1:10 remaining in the first period. 2 minutes. The penalty would carry over, barring a goal from the Eagles. It's like Jost on the draw. Doshin and Vidovnik on defense. Magnuson and Klein, of course, the other forwards. One out. Shot by Doshin, tipped into the safety netting. We'll try that again. 1:05 remaining. Yeah, where is the music coming from? From the locker room? They might have the music a little too loud. Well, yeah, it's easier for my copyright stuff though. Jost from behind the net, shot on the side, goaltender covers it up. I'm not sure if it was actually in the blue or not, but time expired, 59.9 seconds remaining. Trying this one more time, 1 minute warning. Tonka switching out two. Tonka gains that one, throws it off. Vodovnik holds it. Klein was too far against the wall, past him, so he's trying to dance with it now. Jost with the puck out of the corner. Jost tipped as it was trying to go out to Vodovnik. That's a roller. Scopey gonna watch it go by. Icing was waved at some point because it was going slower than molasses. Out, Klein. Klein doesn't quite seem to have the speed you normally expect from Charlie Klein. Shot wide of net. Don't think the goaltender even had to touch it. Doshin shot. Ooh, a little funky there, but the goaltender got enough of it to steer it to the corner. Jost coming back with the puck. Jost shot deflected to the corner. Magnuson out of the corner. Leaves it for Jost. Jost reversing. 10 seconds remaining. Out to Doshin. Doshin misses it. He goes cross ice. Vodovnik having to protect the puck, going cross ice to Doshin. Doshin shot. A little too high. Goaltender gloves it. The ref's a little slow on the whistle to let the horn sound. And that's it for the first period. Eagles up 2-1. They go into the locker room, will resurface, will come back. 2 more periods. 50 seconds of the penalty to Minnetonka will carry over. We'll just leave this running on mute. You guys can watch Zambonis and stuff. I will stop the high def. Nobody cares about it that much. And again, if you're watching this and it's broken up due to the poor signal quality here, later tonight you can watch for it. I'll put the high def up on YouTube, so you can watch it there. It'll probably be broken up into 3 sections. Just watch them one after the other. Or you can always watch this. Anyway, I'm going to mute it and do some things. See you in a few. Back with second period action here at Tonka Rink B. The basement rink, as we like to call it sometimes. Eagles up 2-1. They've got 50 seconds of a power play carrying over. Jost, Klein, Magnuson with Doshin and Badovnik out there to start the period. Cross ice, Badovnik intercepted. He got it down low on his feet. Doshin shot, steered aside by the goaltender. Badovnik from the wall. Badovnik trying to center it, got broken up. Doshin pushes it to the wall, but is chasing after it. Puck's loose. It's expected more complaints from the Tonka parents on that. Shot on Klein, just a bit wide on the rebound. Goaltender reaches out and grabs that. Little conversation, as we like to call it, afterwards. 9 seconds remaining on the penalty. 14-18 in the period. Looks like the Eagles are going to change all 5. Tonka's going to swap out 4. Kevney, Butala, Manning, Brandt, and Christensen, your power play team. Watch the box, watch the box, watch the box. Pushed out on a lead. Shot, Skopehammer knocks it down, full strength. Kevney going cross ice, trying for Manning, didn't connect. Manning not able to get there in time. Tonka skates it forward. Brandt picks this one up. Brandt trying to just ward through. Tonka got a hard stick on and sends it all the way down. Tate fighting behind the net. By the Zamboni door, puck's loose. Good pass out there, but a bad shot by Tonka. We'll take that combination all day. Little tussle going on in front. Manning's going to go at the very end. Manning a little bit too late at the very end there. Wasn't anything nobody else was doing. Manning just did a little too late, a little bit too clear in front of the ref. So he's going to sit for 2 minutes starting at 13:35 in the second. Face off out to the point. Coming across, shot wide. Skopehammer gloves it anyway. His mom's excited. Klein on the draw. Thornburg, Doshin, and Jost are the other penalty killers. Out to the point. Tonka walking across. Hit a body there. I think it was Jost. Just going out. Klein hits him with the pass. Jost throws it through. Puck's loose. He's actually offsides right now. Got knocked down. He's picking it up. Tonka coming in. Thornburg pushes it to the side. Nice job. It's in the corner. Reversing is Thornburg. Coming back to pick it up. Out to the point. Klein's out there. Tonka having to skate it down the wall into the corner. Backhand behind net. Doshin back there. Jost meeting up with them as well. Out to the far point. Walking across. Tipped out in front. I believe that was Doshin got the tip on it. And it went steered up into the safety netting. Whistle coming with 12:47 remaining in the period. 1:13 on the penalty to Manning. Brandt, Magnuson, Kevney, and Christensen, your penalty killers. Face off one by Tonka. Drop it to the point. Cross ice. Sidewall, back to the point. Skated across. Far point. Back to center. Far point. Shot wide of net. Held in by Tonka. Kevney breaks up that pass though. Second attempt, not able to get it out. Good skate against there. Tenacious K. Tenacious K diving. He's little but feisty. Up to the point. Walking across. Centered. Shot. Skopehammer saw it all the way. Stop. No rebound. Penalty kill for your Eagle. Face-off coming to Skopehammer's left. JD tying up. Tonka eventually comes out with it. Dropped it to their point. Skating across. Back to the wall. Cross ice. Not handled clean. Tonka spinning around. Center net got broken up. Hauk's got control of this. Hauk cross ice looking for Cody. Didn't grab it clean. They send it back in. Brandt. Oh, he didn't handle that great. Scope hammer gets the cover. Brandt not happy about that series of events. Coach telling him to settle down. 11:38. 3 seconds remaining on the kill here. I believe that's Cody on the draw, Vodovnik, Doshin, and Hauk out there. Sent out. Goaltender tapping it out. I like it. You don't hear that often enough. Tonka skating through, broken up by Vodovnik. Tonka recovered it, shot. Scopehammer saw it all the way. Sucked it up, no rebound. 11:25. Successful penalty kill for the Eagles. Still 2-1. Forgot I was going to put my knit cap on. It's a little chilly. Face off one behind the Eagles net. The captain goes to pick it up. His pass tipped up into the safety netting. We get a whistle. Score now 8-1. Mrs. Brandt forgot to give me a few updates, it looks like. Varsity action, that is. Varsity action, 8-1. Kennedy versus Benel. In front of us here, JD Cody out there with Hauk and Deutsch. Face off one back, Vodovnik trying to get it forward, did not connect on that pass. Tonka dumps it in, delayed offsides. Vodovnik picks it up. Vodovnik reversing again. He gets stood up, puck's loose. Doshin coming in to help support, looking to get it out to Hauk. Scrum along the wall, puck's loose. Tonka seems to have control. Scopehammer pushes it behind him again. Out of the corner, Doshin coming out with it. He gets bumped up along against the wall. Puck loose, looks like it got off, and then Tonka offsides. Looks like all 10 gonna swap out here. 10:41 remaining in the second period. Eagles just holding on to this 2-1 lead. Manning on, Magnuson, on the draw. Klein, Jost out there with them. Thornburg and Brandt on defense. Brandt going all the way around behind the net. Gets that up to Jost. Jost cross ice to Klein. Klein carries it a couple steps, wraps it around. Jost picks it up centering. Magnuson got a stick lifted, shot on. Goaltender, good positional save was down there, flashed it out. Brandt letting him up along the line, separates the man from the puck. Backhands it around, looking for his partner. Thornburg picks it up, out to Klein. Klein looking for Magnuson. Good connection, looking for Jost. A little behind him. Can he get there? He cannot. Tonka turns it around. Good pressure here by Klein. Throwing on Thornburg. Touched it, so that'll waive the icing. Brandt's pass intercepted. It touched anyway. Klein getting it out. He fell down on that. Magnuson pushing it forward. It carries the blue. Tonka comes back and retrieves that. They throw it in deep. Wrapping around. Klein to Tonka. Along the wall here. Drop pass. Loose. I believe Thornburg has it. Looking for Magnuson. Magnuson just flipping it out. Klein didn't have the speed he needed to catch that pass. Klein looking a little bit slow today. Brandt sending it down. Tipped off of Tonka. Good. Brandt was just trying to get the icing, but Tonka touched it, so we'll take that. Jost picking that puck up. Shot. Oh, Magnuson on the back door, not able to connect. Second center and attempt. Loose puck. Tonka picks it up. Bounces off the wall. Doshin cannot hold it. Christensen's back there, 2-on-1. Scopehammer knocked on the initial, loose. Butala, beautiful back check, saving a goal there. Butala tipping it, looking for Kevney. Miscommunication there. This one gets out of the zone. Good hard hit there by Doshin. Deutsch, little bump, gets that puck a little farther down. Kevney with pressure. Deutsch with pressure. Kevney intercepted, he lost it immediately. Doshin now with the puck. Doshin trying to get it clean. Tonka touched it. Doshin falling, lost the puck as he went in. Tonka throws it into the corner. Behind the net, puck comes out to the point. Tonka, they knock Deutsch. And it up. Brennan out of the zone. Tonka sending in, delayed offsides. Doshin's there. Doshin's there. Doshin cross ice. Looking for Kevney. Tipped it by Tonka and get out of the zone. Tonka recovers though. Tonka coming in. All the Eagles trying to block this up. Doshin sending it off the wall. Probably going to ice, but they don't care. They're due for a change on the long ice of the second period. 7:34 remaining. Jost, Klein, Magnuson coming out with Vidovnik and Brandt. Tonka putting some guys out too as well. Magnuson on the draw. Wins it up to the sidewall. Vidovnik worried more about the man than the puck. Tonka able to dump it in. Brandt wrapping it around. It's going to carry all the way to the point. Tonka skating in a bit. Shot. Skophammer. Good save, but the rebound comes out loose. Jost able to recover. Jost carries the blue. Tries to make a move. Warding off. Shot. Goaltender. Good leg save. Magnuson not able to corral the rebound until it gets to the sidewall. Jost center. Oh, Klein just unable to reach that and direct it in. Brandt holds it. Throws it. Tonka, though, tips it out. Vidovnik breaks that one up. Brandt on the odd man rush. Brandt pokes it off. Brandt in the corner. Tonka shoots at the center. Shot. Skophammer leg save to the corner. Sent it down. Tonka holds it. Klein with pressure. Klein releases. Magnuson going to go pick him up. Tonka coming down. 3-on-2. Need some back checking here, boys. Brandt riding him out to the side. Tonka shot. Skophammer save. Brandt throwing it back around, trying to wrap to catch Klein. Looks like that was successful. Pushed forward. Magnuson fighting for it. Tonka though with control. Deutsch stepping up on that one. 3 small guys on the line does not help my game call here at all. Pinched up against the board is Tonka. They send it in. Loose in front and it's sent out. Icing is going to be the call if it gets there. It does eventually wander that way. 5:53 remaining. 5:53 in the second period. Oh, 8-1 must have been the JV score. My apologies. I'd asked her a question and I just see that now. JV had been 8-1. Assuming the varsity game is still 4-1 then. Wrapped along. Hauk used his body and kept it in. Christensen steps forward on that. Cody and Hauk along the wall there. Puck wrapping behind the net. Doshin coming out with it. He gets it poked off. Loose. Tonka coming in with it. Christensen breaks it up. Christensen out of the corner. Pushed it too far forward. Tonka grabs it back. Skophammer deflects that one back to the Zamboni door. Doshin taking a hit as he's trying to carry it out. Hauk cross ice to Doshin. Really more of a centering. That was a slash, no call. Shoulder into the boards, no call. Cody Hauk back there along the back wall. Tonka breaking it out. Manning breaking that up nicely. Cody throwing it forward. Tonka going to recover it. They send it in deep. Wrapping around. Tate, little stick check there. Sending it out. Shot into the corner. Not anywhere near. I think it was just a dump. Christensen over to Brandt. Brandt takes a hit as he centered it. Onto a Tonka skater. Tonka buries it. 2-2 tie. 4:30. Errant pass by Brandt as he was being hit. A couple of questionable no calls, and Tonka evens it up at 2 apiece. 4:30 remaining in the second period. Timeout Blue. Timeout Kennedy. Anybody at the varsity games watching and wants to do the scoring recap, now would be a good time. .4:30 remaining in the second period. Eagles coming off their timeout. Gordon trying to reset things here. Magnuson on the draw, Klein and Jost with him. Brandt and Brandt and Thornburg on defense. Tonka sends it around. Thornburg picks it up. Thornburg off the wall. Klein waiting, gets it up to Magnuson. He touches it in just enough for Jost. But Tonka a little bit faster to the puck, and they take possession. Tonka now from behind their net, along the wall, tipped out. Thornburg tying up. Brandt able to recover it. Brandt, good pass to Jost. Jost hammering it through to Magnuson. Magnuson to Klein. Shot wide of net. Jost can't hold it in. Brandt stepping up. Brandt pushing in. Brandt shoots. Rebound. Brandt driving in. Puck's loose in the corner. Somebody got to cover deep. Brandt's going to head back that way. Klein trying to get it to Jost. Popped up. Magnuson off the wall. Back to Jost in the corner. Tip. Loose. Goaltender gets a cover. 3:34. A little more liveliness there. Like to see that. 3:34 remaining in the second period. Tie score, 2 apiece. Cody on the draw. Deutsch and Hauk out there with him. Vodovnik and Christensen now on D. Popped up. Tonka picking it up. Tonka skating with speed. Tipping forward. Icing is waved. Christensen back. I thought he waved it up front. All right. Maybe he must have waved offsides. He waved the offsides, not the icing. Icing is the call. 3:21 remaining in the second. Same lineup. One to the sidewall. Hauk comes up to grab it. Tonka player down. Christensen holds it in. Tied up along the wall. Christensen banging it back. Hauk throwing it, wrapping it around. Deutsch over in the corner. Puck's loose. They get around Vodovnik. Manning doing a good job. Hauk doing a good job getting it back there on defense. Christensen, good block shot. Goes to the sidewall. Cody with it. Cody sending it forward. But Deutsch had started cutting to the middle. Tonka takes it right back over. Christensen, good cross. Overskated by Hauk. Puck's loose. Christensen takes him down. No call coming. Shot. Looks like that went off the crossbar. Wow. Skophammer looked absolutely defeated as that puck went behind him, but must have hit the crossbar. Shot wide. Skophammer, a little interference in front of there. He was going down. No call. Tonka sends it towards the net. Vodovnik grabs it. Looking for Hauk. Did not connect. And there, Cody and Hauk changing on that long second period. Offsides call coming from the parents. Christensen on him. Walking behind. Shot loose. Goal is the call. Goal is the call on the ice. Questionableness along the way, but refs decide to penalty let him play. 2:02 remaining in the second period. Magnuson on the draw, Klein and Jost. Brandt and Doshin out there on defense. Face off one back to Tonka. Tonka pass up to center, broken up by Magnuson. Puck's loose. Tonka thumps it in. Wrapped around. Doshin with a little bit of time. Send it back around to Jost. Jost picks it up, goes cross ice looking for Klein. Did not connect. Blasted off the wall. Magnuson. Get by him. Tonka centering. Broken up nicely by a back checking Jost. That would have been dangerous with that back door wide open. Shot. Hit a couple bodies on the way in. Went to the back wall. tipped out by Doshin for Klein. Klein pushing it through traffic. Jost grabs that, drops it. Holds it in the corner, centering. Nobody there. There's nobody connected there. Held up in the skates of Klein. Magnuson sending it back to Jost. Jost pops out to Magnuson. Magnuson shot behind net. Doshin from the point. Shot, tip. Magnuson almost got his second tip of the night. Nate out of the corner. Nate Klein. Magnuson doing a good job covering the point. Jost along the wall. Gets poked out. Magnuson steps up. Sends it to the corner. Vodovnik gets it behind the net. Vodovnik warding off. Vodovnik reversing. Vodovnik drops it for Klein. Klein gets bumped off. Centering. Oh, Tonka just got to skate on that. Klein was on the back door waiting for it. Thornburg cross ice to Vodovnik. Vodovnik under pressure, reversing. Gets it poked off. That skater's going to the bench now, though. Vodovnik gets it over to Thornburg. Vodovnik takes a hit, wants a penalty. Shot off of Magnuson. Klein with it. Going down. Magnuson directs it in. Penalty and a goal. Penalty and a goal. 4.9 seconds remaining. I don't know if the penalty is going to count or not. We'll see what the refs decide to do. I don't think it should, but there have been times. In fact, I think against Tonka, where the penalty still had to be served. In fact, I know it was Tonka Pagel Arena. Penalty was still served, even though the goal was scored. Apparently not the case here. The Eagles tie 3-3, 4.9 seconds remaining in the second period. Magnuson with his second. Loose puck. Tonka start of the third. 15 minutes on the clock. 3-3 tie. Magnuson on the draw. Punches it forward. Vodovnik and Brandt on defense. Klein and Jost, the wingers. Tied up. Magnuson. Nice job. Throwing it. Oh, that went to nobody. Icing is the call.
Okay, you guys gotta move.
Brandt passed that with authority, but nobody on the receiving end. Magnuson on the draw. Jost comes out with this. Jost skating at center. Blue. Shot on net. Goaltender tips it up. Centering. Pushed back. Jost wrapping it around. Klein's there taking a hit behind the net. Poked out. Brandt stepping up. Brandt takes a big hit along the wall. Comes out with the puck. Gets to Magnuson. Magnuson, that one was wide from the start. Tonka carrying it out. Vodovnik. Somebody's mother. That holding. Brandt's going to take that, though. A hook might be the call. That Tonka player had come in, intercepted, grabbed the puck, and was coming in on Scopey. Brandt, probably a good time to take a hold. Probably just could have blown him up. That was a smaller guy. But either way, puck not in the back of the net. Tie score 3-3. Eagles on the penalty kill. 14:04 remaining. Doshin, Christensen, Hauk, and Cody. Penalty killers. Tonka popping that one in front of Scopehammer. Out of the corner. Loose in front. Shot on Scopey. Brandt didn't serve much of that. 9 seconds, I believe, is it. Tonka takes a 4-3 lead with 13:55 remaining.
Come on, you guys, let's go. Get back,
Cody on the draw, Deutsch and Hauk out there. Doshin and Christensen on D. Tonka carried it, pushed it in the corner. Doshin breaks that one up. Doshin with a little bit of time. Passing, trying to spring. Cody, icing is waved off because of the interference. JD chasing it down. Christensen holding it at the line, pops it back into the corner. Tonka out to the sidewall and breaking it out. There seems to be a lot of pressure to get that puck down south of the goal line by the Eagles. Shot on, Scopehammer gloves, dropped it, but the whistle already sounded. 13-19 remaining. 13-19, 4-3. Eagles behind. Manning, Butala, and Kevney out there with Brandt and Badovnik. The small but mighty folks. Loose. Brandt shoving it forward. Puck dribbles on towards Scopehammer. Cover. Plenty of room around him. Nobody pressing. Good job by the D. Holding them out. 13-12 remaining. Kevney again on the draw. Loose. Poked forward by Brandt. He scoops it up. Gets it out of the zone. Past one guy. Josh with a little speed. Josh 2-on-1. He's going to shoot. Goaltender sucks it up. No rebound. Brandt had Manning, I believe, going with him. Had a winger for sure. Chose not to take that option. Winger doing their job, though, going right to the back door like they're supposed to. If there had been a rebound, loose one like the goaltender had been setting up a lot of this game, that would have been a beautiful scoring opportunity. Tonka getting booted from the circle. Kevney wins it to Butala, tied up along the wall. Still tied up, bouncing around. Brandt steps up, pushing it forward. Gets behind him. Badovnik pushes to the side. Manning now with the puck. Manning shot, blocked by a ducking Tonka player. Tonka player, goalie played a little bit weird, but there wasn't much pressure on him, so they're able to get it out. Eagles hold the zone along the wall. Badovnik putting a shot on. Manning, backhand attempt, not connecting. Backhand shot by Butala, hit a body. Manning down in front. Now he gets in there. Brandt standing up. Leaves it for somebody along the wall. I can't tell. It's distorted. Kevney. Kevney gets bumped off. Brandt throws it back in again. Brandt standing the man up. Puck's loose. They get it behind him. Klein's back there, though. Klein dumps it off the back wall. Cross ice. Looking for some springing from the box. That's not going to ice. Enough angle. Magnuson with pressure. Magnuson throws it back in. Good job. The rest of the Eagles changing behind him. Klein coming in. A little bit of a hit there. Magnuson from the wall. Trying to get out to the post. Out to the, post. Not able to Jost. Jost to Klein. Klein carries his own. Center. Broken up. Puck's loose. Behind. Sent around. Doshin stepping up. Knocks a man down. Gets it to Jost. Jost spins. Fires. Charlie was tied up. Charlie shoots. Goaltender. Saved it. Popped it up behind the net. Jost going in hard. Puck out to Klein. Klein to Jost. From behind. He's walking in front. Loose in the blue. Goaltender. 14 remaining. Good shift by the Eagles. Good couple shifts, actually. 11-14 remaining in the third. Deutsch, Cody, Hauklein, Doshin, and Thornburg and these. Doshin with the shot. Goaltender steers it to the back wall. Doshin, solid hit there. Hauk picking it up, pushing it forward. Tied up along the wall. Tonka eventually comes out to their D. D to D. They flip it in. Tonka changing behind the play. Thornburg sending it around. Point. Deutsch not able to hold it. Tonka dumps it in the corner. Behind the net, Thornburg rubbing him off. Deutsch in the help. Puck's loose. A couple of Tonka players in there. Thornburg bounces it off the wall and out. Nobody's signaling anything on the ice scene. Slow enough doesn't really matter. Tonka bouncing it. Nice job there, Manning. Left the net. Hauk dumped it in. When the Eagles did, couldn't pick it up clean. Out to the point, to the point. Kevney intercepts. Rubbed off. Butala and Manning fighting each other. Tonka comes out with it. Sent out to the point. Christensen sends it to the side wall. Kevney fighting with it a little bit. Puck poked out. Brandt gonna go get this one. Brandt, backhand off the wall for Butala. Butala, a little too much stick handling, probably lost it. Brandt sends it to the wall again. Tonka shot wide of net. Christensen on the side there, bumps him off. Good check there by Kevney. Little man using everything he's got to do that. Cross ice pass, looking for Butala, gets past him, but Tonka's gonna have to regroup. Pressured by Manning and Butala as he comes in. Brandt knocks it free. Manning recovers it, pokes it out, looking for Butala. Butala not able to grab it. Sent in deep by Tonka. 9:15 remaining. Brandt backhand. Ooh, that was roller. Still rolling. Magnuson, fighting off a Tonka player. Allows them to pick it up. Shot. Scopehammer saves it. Loose on the side. Tonka puts it on the side of the net. It's held up in the netting. Brandt, hard hit. Pops it up. Loose puck. Almost went on a rebound. Klein able to grab it. Gonna bounce it off the wall. Looking for Jost. Tonka spins it around, but Jost gets it in the zone. Pushed forward by Magnuson. Jost gonna go grab this by the Zamboni door. Jost behind the net. Puck's loose. Tonka bounces it off the glass all the way down. Ice is gonna be the call if Joshin doesn't get there. He does not. Looked like he was working hard. 8:34 remaining. Eagles remain down 4-3. Jost on the draw. Magnuson and Klein on the wings. Coaches talking to the referees behind the play. Doshin and Vidovnik on defense. Now we're ready. Good job coaching there. Gives them a little breather. Tied up, loose in the feet. Pushed out by Tonka. You get around Vidovnik. Good poke there by Doshin to break that up. Klein to Doshin to Vidovnik. Good passes, boys. Up for Jost. Picks it up inside the zone. Drops it for Magnuson. Tonka intercepted one of those. Tonka sent it out. Intercepted. Good step up by Magnuson. Centering for Jost. Good goalie work there. Coming out. Doshin gonna shoot. Shot on. Goaltender. Good save to the wall. Klein. It's knocked up along the wall. Sent out. Doshin's there. He's trying to wait for everybody to come on. Ends up firing it on net. Goaltender stops. They get it out. Wrapping around. No signal for icing. Popping loose. Tonka got it before it got to the goal line. For sure, no icing. Ooh, that one tipped off of Dovnik, but luckily able to be cleaned up by Klein. Doshin, cross ice looking for Klein. He's got a little bit of time. Sending across for Jost. Jost tips it to himself, throws it into the zone. Goaltender plays it behind the net. Magnuson gonna go grab it. Looking to get it to Jost. Didn't get all that. Jost wrap around. Sends it through the paint and out to the side wall. 7:15 remaining. Out, looking to the point. Tate backhands it. Second attempt. Backhands it in. Tonka pushes it out. Tonka coming in. Good job there by Hauk. Penalty coming. I believe a high stick. High stick against Hauk. Got that up a little bit. That's what it looked like. 7:02. Eagles going to the box. Opposite we needed. Vidovnik. Bob getting kicked out of the arena. Bob arguing with the refs. High stick is the call. Bob going out to the vestibule. Luckily, no other penalties assessed. 7:01. Christensen sends it around. Kevney's there. Oh, I'm sorry, Deutsch. Brandt pushing it back around. Tonka's going to hold this at the wall. D to D. The corner back out to the point. Far point, or near point. Tip briefly, shot on. Second attempt. Rebound loose, they send it in. Eagles have collapsed on the goaltender, probably a little bit too much. Nobody driving out. Tonka able to grab that in the slot and throw it in. Tonka takes a 5-3 lead.
Eagles, let's get that.
6:37 remaining in the third.
Come on, Brendan.
Somebody want to update the parent chat? Kevney tying up. Kevney pushing it forward. Kevney tenaciously pushing forward. Shot on net. No give up on that young man's game tonight. Pushed out by Tonka. Manning along the wall. Penalty coming. It's going to be an elbow against Tonka. Coming up high on a cross check. Either way, it's coming up high on Manning. Caught him up in the grill. Manning. Not happy they're going, not sad they're going on the power play, but would prefer to have his head still attached. The Eagles on the power play, down 5-3, 6:17 remaining. Jost on the draw, Magnuson and Klein out there. Doshin and Brandt on defense. It's tied up, pushed towards the net by Jost. Fighting up front, there's Magnuson. Jost and Magnuson in the corner. Jost coming out at center. No, out to Brandt on the point. Brandt shot tipped. Goaltender got it on the deflected tip from Klein. That one might have actually been better to let through. It's coming up and the goaltender was down. Klein redirected down into the midsection. But from this angle, hard to tell if that went left or right though. Jost tying up. Puck's loose still, pushed towards the net by Jost. Magnuson tied up. Loose. Magnuson backhand as he's falling down. Goaltender, great position, tied up against that pipe. Even though he's falling down, he sucks it up. Jost on the draw. Tied up, out to the point. Doshin shot. Rebound. Loose. Oh! Waved off. Oh, that one was loose and then it poked in, but after the whistle, referee lost sight of it when it was underneath the goaltender. From here, I could see it was loose. He could not from the side, so correct call on the whistle. 5:47 in the period. 1:30 still remain on the penalty. All of that action in 30 seconds of penalty time. Brandt fires it off a Tonka player. Tonka throws it right back in. That's icing. 1:19 remaining on the penalty kill. I don't think Brandt intended to throw that off the player. Apparently he has a big butt. And he cannot lie. Jost on the draw. Magnuson, Klein still out there. Brandt and Doshin still out there. Bounced off the glass. Glove down by Klein. Held up along the wall. Should have gone out to the point. Instead gets stripped. Puck's loose. Brandt steps up. Shot towards the net. Goaltender deflects it into the glass. Along the wall, poked out. Brandt recovering this one. Doshin slow to get back on sides. Drosh carrying it in. He takes a hit, keeps on driving. Tonka with the puck. Tonka right in front of their goaltender. And Jost tying him up. Jost coming out with the puck centered. Klein with the shot off the goaltender. Brandt shot tipped as it went in. Tonka able to push it out. They get out of the zone. Cross ice. Magnuson intercepts. Magnuson going to carry the blue. Poked off by Tonka. Jost recovers it, waiting for him to get on. Now he steps in. That was not. And Jost's shot does not count. The goaltender gets a whistle. 27 seconds remaining on the penalty. The power play for the Eagles. 5-3 the score in the third period. 4:44 remaining in regulation. Tied up. Tenacious K drives it forward. Puck out. How can it be offsides? The puck didn't come back in. All right, we'll do it again. Sent in by Manning, this time clearly in. Butala hedging his bets, getting it off the wall. Vodovic held it with his foot, backhanded in. Now it's in the corner. Tenacious in the corner. Tonka going off the glass, backhand style. Tate held it, but Tonka recovers that. Butala, good step up there. Tonka dumping it in behind the net. Christensen picks it up. Kevney grabs it. Both sides full strength. Kevney behind the net. Popped up somehow. Christensen pulled it back in. Tonka takes over. Dovnik held that line nicely. Dovnik driving forward, pushing to the side. Cody not able to poke it in. Hauk getting pushed off the puck. JD, good pressure, breaks that up. Tying up, Tonka puts it back towards their own net. Shot on net. Side of the net, goaltender gloves it. Get a whistle with 3:41 remaining. 3:41 in third period. Brandt and Thornburg on defense. This puck, Noah retreating. Puck out. Brandt cross ice, breaking it up briefly. Tying up with the big man. Backhand. Noah gets it deflected. It's on the back of the net. We get a whistle. 3:26 remaining. Noah's got to recognize it. Down 2 goals with 3:26. Stand taller. Take a little risk there. Sure, that's what he'll be told as he goes to the bench. Brandt coming off as well. Doshin, Magnuson, Klein, Jost, and Vidovnik out for the Eagles. One to the corner. Tonka backhands it out. Klein waits for it, pushes it out. Magnuson scoops it up. Tonka steers it aside, but Jost grabs it. Klein picks it up. Klein shot, tip. Goaltender was in good position, though that leg pad saved him. Doshin breaks that one up. Now Vidovnik out of the corner. Sticks are getting a little high here. Tied up clean though now. 3-on-2 in the corner. Puck loose. Now on some feet again. Deutsch in there. Puck comes out to the point. Doshin sliding in with that knee drop that we taught him in mites. Preventing the play. Jost pushes it forward. Empty net. Shot on by Tonka. Sent too high. Jost now with the puck. Jost cross ice. Tipped off of somebody. Icing is waved. It was tipped. Going in. Tonka. Jost hit him. Magnuson backhand on. Turned aside by the defense. Coming out. Christensen intercept. Nice job. Tate carries the line. Shot blocked by Tonka player. Under the wall. Jost throwing the shoulder. Centered. Christensen shot. Loose in front. Loose. Still loose. Christensen come driving at the end. Whistle at 1:56 remaining in the third period. Eagles down 5-3. Pile of bodies. No calls. Either side. This top line tired, but sticking with it. Switching out Brandt for Christensen on defense is the only change I see. Now I take that back. Hauk is in now. Hauk in place of Klein. Nope. Hauk is the extra attacker. Empty net still. Tied up. Tonka out to the point. Brandt sends it back in. Loose. Somebody's got to go get that behind the net. Jost is going to be the man for the job. Jost with control of the puck on the sidewall. Towards the net. Magnuson tipped it. Klein out of the corners. Towards the net. Off the side. Rebound loose in front. Choked up. A lot of Tonka players there. They poke it out. Brandt can't hold it. Delayed off sides. Get out of there, Ty. Get out of there quick, Ty. Tonka coming with it. Now we can go back in. Step up there by Doshin on the wall. Magnuson there as well. Breaking that up. Cross ice. Brandt carrying it. Couple guys changing for Tonka. Shot. Brandt. Rebound. Tonka steers to the wall. Out to the point. Klein stops it. Throws it in the corner. Whew, I feel like the Micro Machine Man here. In the corner. Deutsch. Somebody hitting it out. Back to the corner. Magnuson. Back behind the net. Hauk. Centered. Tonka breaking it up. Trying to drive through. Tonka is Jost and Hauk. Puck's loose. Magnuson skating out with it along the wall. I'm sorry, Klein. Doshin holding it, sending it back in. Tonka sends it cross and out. Brandt pushing the big man. Doshin coming across, good poke check. Sent towards the net, side of the net. Missed shot by Tonka. 30 seconds remaining. The captain up to Hauk. Turned over. Good push there. Brandt pokes it out. Magnuson gets it to Jost. Jost comes in. Jost shot. High glove. 14 seconds remaining. 14 seconds remaining in the third period. Eagles down by 2. Still driving. Still driving. Swapping out the forwards. It looks like all 4 of them. Empty net still. We've got, looks like Manning, Brant's not getting called out as well. Thornburg, Manning, Cody, Christensen, Kevney, and Butala. Cody on the draw. Tied up, push to the corner. Player goes down, centering. Push forward by Butala. Whistle. 8.2 seconds remaining. Nice job, Butala. Standing tough in front of the goal keep. Pushing it in.
Come on, Eagles, go, boys!
Cody on the draw again. One to the center. Puck's loose, loose, loose. Ball down. Manning in the corner. And that's it. Tonka wins 5-3. Eagles give up a 2-goal lead. Tonka comes back 5-3. Todd took away my sheet now. I believe that means that we play with a day off. We do indeed have the day off. Minnetonka will go on to play somebody else. They will play Jefferson tomorrow. And then the Eagles will have the day off. The Eagles will play at the same rink, Minnetonka B, at 6 o'clock on President's Day. We'll be up against the loser of Game 3, which I don't think has happened yet. I don't have the full grid here, but I don't think we have that full breakup there. I believe that's Chaska-Chan has to play somebody for Game 3, but I'm not confident in that. At any rate, we play Monday at 6 p.m. Minnetonka B. Watch for us live again on YouTube. Until then, stay safe, everybody. Enjoy your President's Day holiday.